Alright, so what's up, y'all? It's the Real DJ Red again, doing a second video on the MacBook. Again, remember on the last video, for those of you that watched, this ribbon for the hard drive was damaged. I went on ahead and took the cover off. If you watched the last video, you can see where I took the cover off and everything, so I don't need to go over that again. This piece right here, adjust it, was over here. That was one of the pieces that I did not take out, being that I am changing the ribbon. I don't know why I keep saying rhythm. I am changing the ribbon. This is a new one here. I did have to take this piece off, and we're going to go ahead and remove the LED light, which is supposed to be right here. And it blinks real slow or fades on and off real slow, letting you know that the MacBook is on, but it might be in sleep mode or something like that. That was the only part that I know for sure was damaged on the ribbon. So we're going to remove that from here now, and we're going to replace the sticker on the back of it with the light. As you can see in this package here, that brown part right there, that is the sticker. That's a self-adhesive sticker. Let me open it up for you. Excuse me. You peel this off, stick that onto this piece here, and also this brown part here is also a self-adhesive sticker that's going to stick onto the unibody of the MacBook itself. All right, we still got some glue on this part here, so I'm going to clean that off. Actually, you could just scratch it off with your finger. It's coming right off. And we're going to do the full replacement on that. So I got the old one off. The light is still on here. And I noticed that the new one doesn't have the light on it. Okay? Which I'm not worrying about that. My whole thing is I want to make sure that that the ribbon works. So I'm going to peel the tab back. Peel the tab back. Make sure the sticky side is on that right side there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and screw this back in first before peeling off the other tab. Let me make sure everything fits in place right. Okay, so now I got the little plastic strip here that holds in the hard drive. I already got that screwed in. Now, being that that's in place, I'll go ahead and take the sticky side, expose the sticky side so I can put that in place. Same way how you did the I believe that was infrared and a light on there, but this one, like I said, did not come with a light. Same way how you do that one. Peel that off, stick that in. This is going to go to the hard drive on this side. This connects to the motherboard. And right in the middle here, you probably can't see it. It's already bent there, or it has the lines to be bent. What we're going to do, this is supposed to get bent so it can go over the caddy here. So the lines are already perf for it, and you want to be careful with doing this. And there's two small, very small screws that goes back into it. So I'm going to go ahead and screw those in, and we'll come right back. All right, so got that done. I did have to lift this other tab up here for the, I'm supposed to go for the light and the infrared. I got this screwed down here. Let me make sure it's screwed down tight. And again, you got to be careful with it and make sure you don't mess up the ribbon. That's the reason why I'm doing this video now, because I messed up the other ribbon. So this is my 1 terabyte external that has everything on it. I was going to switch them over, but believe it's going to be fine being that it's red here in this in the caddy. So let me go ahead and put this on. Pop that in. Also took these, there's 4 of these screws here. Took them off of the SSD, and they would go on here. Slide that right into place. Then you have this other black tab here that holds in the hard drive. Make sure I'm putting it on the right side. I think it goes this way. Bing, there we go. And this side is back in. I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. Second hard drive is in. That's the 1 terabyte hybrid. Still have the SSD in here. Again, the only thing that we were doing was replacing the ribbon that goes from the hard drive to the motherboard. Now we're going to push this on here lightly. Again, you'll feel it move into place. And again, we're connecting the battery back. You feel the groove for it, and I believe that should be it. Now, when we boot back up, we might have to, I'll see which hard drive it's going to, but that should be solving the problem there. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cover back on. Once we put the cover back on, I'll switch the camera around so we can see that it's reading both hard drives. And I'll show you how to do that, as well as to pick which hard drive you want to work off of. Now, remind you before, I did have 2 1 terabytes in here. And now, I explained that again in the other video, and I'll explain it again now. Some of the reasons why I would do 2 hard drives versus just one. If one goes bad and you're at an event, you can always shut it down. Hold down the Option key after you start it back up, and you hear the Apple chime on there. Once you hear that chime, hold down the Option key, and it'll give you the option of which hard drive to go to, or which hard drive you want to go to. So we're going to close this up, and I'm going to do that as well right now. All right, so let's go ahead and boot it on. And you just heard it, so let's go and hold down the Option key as soon as you do that. Now, before, when I did check it after shooting the last video, it did not show up the hard drive. This time, you got 1, 2, the EFI boot and recovery. So that means it's showing up both hard drives on there. So let's go with that one and see where it goes from there. All right, and this is definitely the 1 terabyte. Had to pause, put in my password real quick, and bam, this is on there. So, as you can see over here as well, it's showing up both hard drives, okay? And that's all I needed to do. So again, this is another video, The Real DJ Red. as you can see on there. You got any questions, comments, or whatever, please leave your comments, questions, or even video requests, please leave them down below. And if you want any information on the stuff that I ordered, which I ordered them from Amazon, you can leave your questions down there as well. I'll send you a link. Peace.